Final Fantasy X's soundtrack is iconic, and one of the coolest things about it is how the game swaps out of its normal battle music in key moments, completely changing the mood. The most famous example is in Zanarkand Ruins, where the usual battle theme gives way to the haunting fleeting dream melody. It sets the perfect tone for this emotional part of the story. That's why in this video, we're going to break down all the moments where Final Fantasy X chooses to swap out the original battle theme for something different, whether to enhance the atmosphere, heighten the tension, or match the story. To make things clearer as we go, I'll point out which type of moment each one falls into. Sometimes the game gives us limitless random battles with special music, sometimes scripted set battles use unique themes, and sometimes, a bit surprisingly, the normal battle theme sticks around when you'd expect something different. And to make it super easy to follow, let's start from the beginning of the game and follow this journey through the story. Quick challenge for you, how many times do you think Final Fantasy X changes the battle music? Pause, take a guess in the comments, and let's find out together. Now, starting the journey in the Dream Zanarkand, I wanted to point out this part of the game because this is a great example what we won't be including in this video. This is basically a boss fight, and these synth scales do not appear in random battles. But we do not have to travel the journey too far because in Lookup is one of the moments where the game sticks out with the normal battle theme. Right before the Obliterator boss battle, I think they should have kept the Decision of the Dark theme going on. And right after the Blitzball game, we jump into another section. This is the scripted battles that use unique theme. You got a bunch of these fish type of enemies coming at your way. They also went ahead and continued this theme out of the spear pool where you can control Auron to fight the next set of enemies. And it just fits the story. After Lookout, we go ahead and travel our way almost to the Macalania temple, aka Macalania temple. And here, right before the Crawler boss battle, you hear the theme switch up. And this is the moment where the game truly loves its original battle theme, because if you just spin around here, you will get into a random encounter. They did this, by the way, that you can level up if you get stuck, but it just doesn't fit in. It breaks the flow, man. Right after the Simo battle in Macalania, Waka says, by the way, these ain't my customers, we hit a limitless random battle zone. Fight with regular enemies, the music fits in, and it ramps up to an urgent, but perfectly matching the escape sequence. Interestingly enough, this theme stays on here for super long. I don't think people realize how long it actually stays. All the way from the Macalania temple to the outside random battles. You run into Wendigo, it's still on. But eventually, Wendigo will say, let's switch up this theme. We've had enough. Let's hit a stop button on it. And goddamn, what is next on the playlist? Well, it is the Bhed home, another limitless random battle zone. There is a couple set battles also here, but this theme fits decently well to the atmosphere and the culture here. And do not ask how Yuna is in my party. But like I mentioned, limitless random battles here if you want them. So the Bhed home definitely slaps two evil eyes down with the one, anyway, the airship before facing Bhed also uses different battle themes, building the tension before the boss fight. This is also there if you need the levels. Because some players on their playthrough definitely may skip all these random encounters here, because if you just straight line into the Bhed, you will never get these random encounters here. But Bhed is such an easy boss, they made a Bisay Dingo a actual boss battle in the mid-game. Like, what are we doing?
We gotta pay? You'll die too, buddy.
After Bhed, the Tower of Light. Switching to set battles, the Tower of Life, aka Wedding, Raid uses regular enemies but swaps the music for a dramatic track, helping this story moment stand out. The pressure is on, Bhed just went down, and on PS2 we didn't have autosave, so you have to finish these fights. But if you do make it, you do get rewarded by having these random battles with the special theme here right before the zombie mode of Bhed. And I find it surprising that they didn't use any unique themes in Via Purifico.
I won't leave Kamari behind.
He's a guardian. Protecting you is everything.
As you approach the Seymour natives on the Bevelle bridge, a tense and dramatic theme replaces the usual music to build suspense. These are hard-hitting random encounters with a high reward when it comes down to experience. And of course, Kimahri is left out on them. Hey, make sure to edit this part out where that, alright? Yeah, thank you. And then you travel the spirit through pretty far before you get into a Zanarkand ruins, where the fleeting dream is the iconic moment of Final Fantasy X random encounters. Should be pointed out that the closer you get to Yunalesca on a cutscene, they changed this theme, but they still have the same style of not letting the original battle theme break the flow that the player is in. This is very important. Now after this, we are starting to reach the end of the game, and there is one more thing I want to point out during the storyline, and that is this: the Tower of Death. And how the do you have a normal team here? That's everything in the main story. I still got one more in this, and that is in Omega Runes. Set battles against regular fiends to get their own unique music as you prepare for the ultimate showdown with Omega Weapon. Final Fantasy X uses its battle music to shape mood and story in amazing ways, swapping the normal theme to hide in key moments or create tension. And when it doesn't, it's surprising how much it can affect the actual experience. What's your favorite battle music moment in Final Fantasy X? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more gaming lore and music deep dives. Of course, sometimes it's not the battle music that sets the mood, it's hearing the bad breath and realizing you've already lost. That's the real Final Fantasy X soundtrack right there.